All this week, the CCX News team is sharing their favorite stories. That includes a dream come true for an entrepreneur in Osseo. As Jenna Globe reports, she helped bring something to the city that customers had been yearning for.
When entrepreneur Ashley Cook got the idea for a coffee shop, she instantly knew what she'd name it.
It's called the Animal House after my grandma Ann, who passed away.
Cook wanted her customers to feel the way her grandma made her feel.
She took care of everybody, always kept everyone full with food and drinks. She was the most incredible person. I love talking about her. It makes me tear up when I think about her.
It's been 2 years since Animal House opened its doors in Osseo, and it has quickly become a popular destination.
It's just been really cool to see the reach that we have through social media and then through word of mouth through all the people that live here in town.
But that's not much of a surprise, considering Cook comes from a long line of female entrepreneurs.
I think it's just in my blood to be that way. My mom always worked so hard raising us. She is the most creative person that I know, and so a lot of my creativity came from her. But just watching her work really hard, I feel like that instilled it in me.
And all that hard work is paying off.
Really busy today, or slow? Not too bad.
Cook is about to release an Animal House apparel and merchandise line.
T-shirts, sweatshirts, mugs, drinkware. So Annabelle merchandise is coming to town.
Hers isn't the only shop that's taken off. Cook says in recent years, several businesses along Central Avenue have sprung up.
We always joke it's going to be the new Minneapolis. People are excited to come here.
On top of the business success, Cook is proud to be modeling to her children the values Grandma Ann instilled in her.
Anytime we were with her, we just felt so welcome. She'd just keep offering us food and oh no, Grandma, we're good. And her slogan is on the wall. She'd always say, I'll tell you when you're good.
And that's what customers call good business. In Osseo, Jenna Globe, CCX News.
A Brooklyn Park artist is finding a big audience for his work. But you don't have to go to a gallery to find it. In the next of our line of favorite stories, Kevin Miller explains how you can find his designs at a Target store near you.
I think I always knew I wanted to do art. I've been drawing since I could pick up a pencil, really.
26-year-old Amin Tahir spends his 9-to-5 workday doing graphic design for the city of Brooklyn Park.
I think we getting there.
But when he gathered his family and friends for a trip to the Crystal Target a little over a week ago,
wow,
it wasn't to unveil a new city flyer.
I was like, hey, I'm excited to show off this thing I've been working on for a while.
No way!
Nobody really knew what I was up to, but they were like, hey, I'm gonna join you along for the ride.
Okay.
He wanted to show off his latest designs, a newly released line of tech accessories for Target.
I saw my picture and my bio and the products, and it was just really, really cool to share that experience with people that I care about and love. So we got some headphones.
The project took about a year to come together. The North Hennepin Community College grad and longtime artist was surprised when Target asked him for original designs.
They reached out and they were like, well, we really enjoy your style. We enjoy kind of just the vibe that you have. And I was honored to do so. I mean, it's not every day you're getting an email from Target, so.
Tahir's designs can now be found on headphones, a Bluetooth speaker, a mouse pad, and phone cases nationwide. His work features bright colors and is deeply personal.
I was very much into just creating worlds and building worlds, so that's kind of what this art is kind of about for me, kind of telling my story.
The project was a professional achievement for Tahir.
It was such an awesome experience and such an inexplicable feeling. I can't really fully explain it.
But it also felt larger than himself.
I love kind of the place that we're at today, where it's I do get to see a lot more of myself in these type of spaces that I feel we haven't before seen, and I want to continue to add to that.
In Brooklyn Park, Kevin Miller, CCX News.
A Plymouth woman with a background in musical theater has found a unique niche. As I found out, this gig has nothing to do with being on stage, but instead could teach us all better table manners.
Good morning!
During the holiday season, it's important to brush up on your table manners.
These are things that we all need to learn.
Emily Doherty is one of the dozens of parents who signed their kids up for this etiquette class.
The knife always goes closest to the table.
A class taught by none other than Alice in Wonderland.
Lots of British people sound really proper, so it seemed like the right person to teach an etiquette class. So I've been doing this for 3 or 4 years.
The woman playing the role of Alice is Nicole Fenstead.
I've come all the way from England across the pond.
Who can turn on a British accent with the flip of a switch, thanks to a long career in musical theater. Her performance on this non-traditional stage is a delight to children and adults alike.
Like princesses are very big right now, and it gets kids excited about an event. And like I'm excited about the etiquette part of this, but having a princess here makes my kids get here, because telling them we're doing a manners class isn't as exciting.
Yes,
Very good.
princesses are big business.
You go on your show as well.
This Saturday morning class in Edina is one of 750 events Fenstead will do throughout the course of the year with her company, Princess Party Pals, which she launched 15 years ago.
And now in 2023, they've been busier than ever. From birthday parties to school visits to special events to parks and rec story times in the summer, all those types of things. To Rascal Island we go.
We last spoke with Fenstead in 2020 when she let us into her Plymouth home and showed off her vast collection of costumes and wigs. During the pandemic, she had to do many of her parties virtually.
So I want everyone to sit down.
Now, 3 years later, she and her team of 8 are a full-blown force in children's entertainment here in the Twin Cities, bringing joy, and in this case, table manners, to people of all ages.
Being able to teach etiquette or whatever it is, whether it's just good manners in a princess party or teaching kids to be brave, maybe at a hospital or a superhero visit, it's the best.
In Edina, Delane Cleveland, CCX News.